Om Samastajana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Harihi Om. Today we will learn, or we will know, or we will discuss on verse number 64. Actually, 63 and 64 are a pair actually. Can you remember 63rd sloka? Yagad vilakshanam brahma brahmanonyanna kinchana brahmanyad bhati chen mithya yatha marumarichika. Brahman is other than the universe, separate from universe, separate entity. There exists nothing whatsoever that is not Brahman. Hence, whichever what is we are perceiving or not perceiving but exists, that is Brahman only. If any object other than Brahman appears to exist, it is unreal, like mirage. It was the last class and we discussed a lot. Today we will discuss on 64th verse. Drishyate. Drishyate means which is perceived. Not only which is seen, which is heard, which is touched, which is tasted, which is spoken. Everything is represented by one word, drishyate, which is perceived. But Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji, for our clarification, used another word called Shruyate, which is heard. Yat, yat, all that. That is the beauty of the language. In English also, we use, suppose, varang var. It doesn't mean 2 times. Or you have to practice this sort of meditation again and again. It doesn't mean only twice. So that use of one word twice, it represents the many times. Like here, yat, yat, all that. Brahmanaha anyat. Apart from Brahman, na, not, tat, that, bhavet, can be. It's also coming from a root word, bhu, tattva jnanat, from the knowledge of the reality. Panchami, it is jnanat, ramat, narat, from, cha, and tat Brahman. That Brahman, Satchidanandam, which is existence, consciousness, bliss, absolute, and Advayam, non-dual. All that is perceived or heard is Brahman, and nothing else. Gaining the knowledge of the reality, one sees the universe as the non-dual Brahman, which is existence, consciousness, bliss, absolute. Now our regular discussion. First, I will discuss the prose order of that. You can write it down, okay? Yat drishyate, shruyate, tat brahmanaha anyat na kinchana bhavati. Yat drishyate, shruyate, tat brahmanaha, brahmana is panchamiya, tat brahmanaha, from other than Brahman, anyat na kinchana bhavati, not a little bit of anything else rather than Brahman. Easy? Tattva jnanat cha tat Satchidanandam Advayam Brahman Eva. So, Tattva Jnanat means the student might ask the teacher that how we can perceive Brahman. So, Guru is replying Tattva Jnanat. When the knowledge of reality will be there in you, from that you can understand. So, yesterday we will raise the question and we will answer that why we can't see Brahman if he is all pervasive, why Brahman is perceived only by a realized soul. That those questions will be answered tomorrow. Today, a little more beautiful discussion. Please pay attention. Beautiful discussion we are going to do. So, what are they? Whatever you see here, whatever we experience, is nothing but Brahman. Clear? Only through the strength of the knowledge of self or true knowledge, we can realize it. What? Na iha nana asti kinchana. This is from Brihadaranya Upanishad. Neha nanasti kinchana. It means na iha nana asti. There is no manyness in the world, not a single little bit. And what is that Brahman? That Brahman is Karya Karana Vilakshana Brahman. It is separate from the cause and effect. How I can't grasp it. What is it? Tattvamasi, that thou art. You are that. Brahman is different from this world. other than Brahman, there is nothing. Anything if I experience, and if it is different from Brahman, those are mithya. This technique is called adhyaropa apavad. Whenever every day will have shower, you should remember this process. Adhyaropa and apavada method. So the dart also there means, you know, when dart is there, I superimpose soap. Here, Guru superimposed soap. Previously, he told that whatever you are seeing, the whole universe is nothing but Brahman. Then he told Brahman is different from the universe. And lastly, he is saying there is no universe, only Brahman is. This method is superimposition, deliberate superimposition and negation. Adhyaropa and apavada prakriya. Suppose before doing any construction, we need a false construction, जिसको हम लोग काठामो बोलते हैं in Bengali, with the blocks of woods we make something else to make pillars and a rooftop or lintel. So this is a false structure. But after pouring the constructing cement and all those things, when it is constructed fully, after 7-8 days, not only just poured and the structure was open, no. They keep it in an undisturbed way. So whenever the knowledge of truth will come to us, we should be in an undisturbed place where no external force can shake me, either family matter or anything else. Like the construction. When a rooftop is constructed, just think, I think you have seen most of it. Totally undisturbed way we keep. But 7-8 days or sometimes 15 days, we pour water. Means we have to nourish the thing. Then when the construction is ready, then we take out the false structure, the false structure. In case of knowledge also, the same thing. Okay, so that false structure so if we have, any of us have any false notion about ourselves that I am a karta, I am a doer, or I am a bhokta, enjoyer, because this is our primary identification about ourselves, isn't it? So, that I am a doer, I am a karta, and I am a bhokta, I am enjoyer. So, what is the way out? So, in that state of mind, if you start preaching or teaching anyone else, you are that Brahman which is beyond of doership and enjoyership, which is beyond the Panchakosha, nobody will care because he has not capacity to hold on to that knowledge. So, what is the way? Guru shifted his status from bhokta to bhakta, from bhokta to bhakta, from sense of enjoyership to devotee status. That you are a sadhaka, spiritual aspirant. You are a mumukshu, seeker for liberation. You are a jignashu, a real questioner. After gaining the knowledge, after establishing in the knowledge, all those soaps and forms of enjoyership, doership, then devoteehood, I am a questionnaire, I am a slave, all those soaps and forms will go, including the dart of enjoyership. जैसे साबुन लगाने के बाद जब धोते हैं साबुन और मैला गंदगी दोनों ही चला जाता है, ऐसे ही पहले गुरु ने साबुन डाला भक्त की, सेवक की, साधक की, मुमुक्षु की, जिज्ञासु की। बाद में जब ज्ञान हुआ तो वो साबुन तो चला ही गया और भोक्तृत्व का जो गंदगी था जिसके लिए ये सब साबुन डालना पड़ा, ये साबुन और गंदगी दोनों ही चला गया। क्लियर? सो ब्रह्मन प्लस माया is called Jagat Karan. Brahman plus Maya, Samashti Avidyada, total ignorance is called Maya. Upadhi is called Jagat Karana, the cause of the whole universe. So, Brahman is the cause of creation. But from what standpoint? From the standpoint of creation. If I can understand that there is no creation, so there is no cause. So Brahman is neither the cause nor the effect. So Brahman is free from anything, and that Brahman is myself only. Generally, we have three wrong notions. What are they? First is Anatmani Atma Buddhi. Anatmani Atma Buddhi. What is not Atma, what is Anatma, we have the sense that is Atma, first thing. Then Jagati Satyatva Buddhi, the knowledge of as if it is true, the whole universe as if it is true, that knowledge. And third one is Aham Upadhi Vishishta Jiva. I am a jiva having a lot of conditionings. So if we really understand the impact of the verse 63 and 64, we will see there is no anatma. And if we can understand those slokas nicely, then that sense of that buddhi, that sense that the whole world is true, that concept, that vritti, that thought will go forever. And that Brahman I am, that adhyaropa apavada, all should be applicable, and all are nothing but Brahman. Now, something. Whatever you hear, see, or perceive through the sense organs cannot be anything other than the Brahman, just as whatever one sees in one's dream cannot be anything other than one's own waking state mind. The consciousness is that which presides over and lends life to all our activities of perception, feeling, and thinking. It is the awareness in us that illumines the knowledge, ignorance, anger, love, and such other hosts of feelings and emotions in us. If consciousness does not give life to the prana in us, prana means the vital life forces. If consciousness does not give life to the life forces, the vital airs in us, we wouldn't be alive. Realize, therefore, that whatever exists either in this limited body, mind, and intellect, means the microcosm, or in the outer created world, which is called macrocosm, they are all nothing but the manifestation of Brahman alone. When this truth is completely realized and experienced, one cannot but see the entire universe as a huge play field in which the Paramatma, the Supreme Soul, alone revels as Sat Chit Ananda, existence, consciousness, bliss absolute. For he is one and one only. Ekam eva advitiya Brahma. Hari Om Tat Sat.